have sitting on my lap right now is something that I've been looking for so long. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Gray Media. This is Josh here, checking in on you out there in YouTube land. And YouTube, how awesome is that store? How awesome is it to have a place locally where you can go and you can just browse through horror memorabilia, t-shirts, death metal patches, stickers, candles, magnets, right? Stuff for your fridge, right? All kinds of cool stuff, posters, right? Everything you could want, and of course, VHS tapes, everything you could possibly need. That's a little shop locally in Springfield, Oregon called The Crypt. Awesome people down there. Got to give them a shout out. I'm super lucky to have a bunch of really cool stores near me. Retro Joe's, The Crypt. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to show you what I picked up there. So let's just get it right out of the way. I'm not going to hit you with that foreplay tonight. We're going to get right into it. What I have here is exactly what it looks like. Traces of Death. This is from 1995 on VHS. I want you to take a peek at this copy. A rental copy, right? This right here is from Wonder Book and Video, all the way from Hagerstown, Maryland. Okay? So you know what's good. You know what's good right off the bat. It's got that on there. Please Be Kind, Rewind. When I was acquiring this tape, which I feel blessed to get, because you just do not see these out in the wild. You never see them, ever. This is like a holy grail for weirdos like myself, people that collect Faces of Death traces. You don't find them, not ever. So the fact that I was able to procure this locally, it's unbelievable, man. When you see something like that, you give it the old, smells pretty good. You give the old smell test, right? Doesn't smell like smoke. I was like, hey, how does it look? They turned it on, right? And it's like, oh yeah, someone's getting something cut off, like right in the middle of the video. And I was like, sorry about that, dude. Crazy. So Traces of Death. And if you're wondering how it looks disgusting. My brother came over last night, right? We put it on, we come out in the garage, we fire it up right here, and we watch about 25 minutes of the nastiest stuff you can possibly imagine, to the point to where we got to one section and he was like, we might need to take a little break with this, right? Do we have any beers? Do we have a shot or something we can take? It was brutal, dude. Like, as you can expect. And it's not like it's coming from somewhere out of nowhere, right? The dude's got his back turned to you. He's got his hat turned around backwards. It says gore right across it, right? And you got this mortician. You got like all this amazing, like brutal death metal from the early 90s coming across the screen that just makes everything that happens on that unfold. I'm not going to edit any of this video, by the way. It's just going to go the whole time. So if I'm ranting, or I'm just really excited, not because I made somebody else have to sit through that. You know, I'm a big fan of Traces of Death 1. I remember parts of 2. I hadn't seen 3 since I was probably like 12 or 13. I'm an 80s kid, so I watched them when they came out. I went to the video update, right? Or it was movie gallery first, and I went to video update or whatever, and I just rented them all in a row. Like it was just like nobody said anything. 12-year-old kid, this is not rated. Unrated. Not even rated. So, you know it's good. I mean, I can't describe what I watched on there last night, but if you've seen any of them, you can kind of, put 2 and 2 together. Those films are something crazy, man. And it was interesting to experience that with my brother. Just both like mouth open, like I can't believe we're watching. And I'm kind of used to it because I've seen them before. But yeah, it was not a great time, but something different, man. So Traces of Death, and you know, now I have to go out and I got to find the other ones, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. I don't mind going to eBay. Maybe I'll just buy the DVD set or something, but I'm picking that up every day of the week. It's not even a question. You don't see, you don't, it's not like you can go to a Goodwill, right? You can't just go into your St. Vincent de Paul, your Goodwill, your little mom and pop little, you know, vintage stores. You just don't, nobody lets that stay on the shelf. So the fact that I got it, shout out to you out there, Dakota in the Crypt. I'm telling you right now, huge thank you. But now, the Holy Grail, something that I've had in my life, something that all my friends have had, something that I moved away. I've moved so many times, right? Olympia, Bend, Portland. Like I'm just Tacoma, all over the place. And one of these times when I moved, I came back to visit, and my VHS collection had been thrown out because no one likes tapes anymore, right? It's the big ugly, it doesn't look that cool sitting on the shelf, probably to your mom. So the fact that I found this yesterday, I've been looking for this on eBay, I've been pricing them, like it's so hard to find, and to be able to pick it up locally again, it just blew my, like I had the best Friday, man. I got drunk as a skunk, watched some Traces of Death, put these on to make sure they, and of course they do, like so what we're talking about right now, everyone's excited for the Nightmare on Elm Street 4K box set that's coming out, the Steelbook box set, and you're damn right I'm pre-ordering that. You are damn right. It's not even a question. Not even a question. I don't care how much it costs. So I've got the DVD set, right? The Nightmare Collection with the glasses and everything, where it's kind of got like Freddy and his hats on. It's kind of like sepia, black and white, you know. And then of course I've got the Blu-ray, right? The little 3D or whatever that thing is, right? It's kind of stupid. They're all like kind of intermixed in there. And then I've got multiple tapes, like different ones, all out of, you know, different versions of every one of them. And then I've also got like DVD sets, like 1 through 5. And then I've got like one on Blu-ray that's just 1 and 2. I've got 2 and 3. Like I've got just weird versions of Nightmare on Elm Street because it's my favorite franchise. So I collect it all. If I see it, I buy it. It's simple. I see The Exorcist out, I buy it. Jaws, I buy it. Doesn't matter. Now, if I've already got multiple copies of them, I probably don't buy it again. But this one, you do not find in person ever. We're just going to bask in its glory for a second. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the Nightmare Collection, digitally remastered. I don't even have any words, man. I'm going to keep talking because I'm a jackass, but this set like means so much to me. Like all of my friends, everyone that's close to me has this up on their shelf, and I didn't have mine anymore, and it was driving me absolutely nuts. And I was like, man, when I get some money, right, that Dennis Leary bit, I'm gonna have the biggest bell bottoms in history, man. My bell bottom. Anyway, so the Nightmare on Elm Street collection, and of course each tape, right, individual. We're gonna go through them. We're already at 7 minutes, so here's the first one. It's got that really nice New Line logo on there. Not rewound, but I don't even care. I can rewind it. It's kind of cool how the other side is the original poster, where this one, as you could tell, they make up Freddy kind of stretching his claws out. So I really like that effect where you got the poster on there. I'm such a fan of this. Like, you have no idea. Part 2, my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street, because it's the first one I ever seen. Scared me half to death. I got a great story about that. He's been following along. I got locked in a basement, and my cousin, I think I was like 5, maybe. That's why I became such a weirdo. So I am obsessed with the Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I love this film. Again, you've got, right, like part of his arm, and then the other side makes the original poster of Jesse and Freddy coming through the mirror there. So bad film, man. Love that film. Everyone's kind of favorite, right? Everyone's favorite is part 3 of Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors. Awesome cover, dude. Another New Line tape. Again, you can see part of Freddy, and then right here you got the original poster again. And you know, if the reason why this is your favorite film is because of some of the one-liners and welcome to prime time, right, all that stuff, totally get it. But if it's not because Dawkins on the soundtrack, get out of here. If this had the original hype sticker, right, with the Dawkins that everyone, oh man, I'd be in heaven. But I love Dream Warriors, don't get me wrong. I think I go 2, 5, 1, 4, 3. Like I have a weird the way that I like these. And 4, it's like just a sleeper pick. So the Dream Master, this is an incredible film. I love Dream Master. There's the little logo there, right? You've got Freddy's whole face there on 4. And then on the other side, that amazing cover art. That used to scare me so bad when I was a little kid. I would walk through the video store, man. Amazing tape. Awesome movie. Freddy is just unhinged in this film. It's kind of like almost like meta, like almost pop, which is really cool. I love the look. I love all the different kills. It's cool how, like, anyway, I can talk about Nightmare all day, dude. Part 5, this was the one that I seen out of sequence. Like I seen like 2, 5, like I seen them like in such weird orders. So a Dream Child right here, digitally remastered. Right, that original poster where like Freddy's pushing the carriage and he's kind of like, dude, it's so good. And then, or maybe that's like the standee. There's different versions of it, but there you got the other poster. Dream Child. We're supposed to be getting this in that 4K set with some uncut scenes, right? Maybe the director's cut. So I'm super stoked for that. Love Dream Child. It's got some of my favorite deaths in the whole series, man. Absolutely incredible. I'm trying not to say the F word in this video, and I'm really having a hard time. It's late. It's like 2 a.m. so it's technically Sunday, and I've had a great day. I'm just like basking in this Freddy stuff. So not everybody's favorite, right? Tom Arnold's in this damn thing. So Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. There's the little cover, the back. I still really like this film. Awesome cover art, right? It's a different vibe. It's just like the kills are a little bit different, and it's a little bit hokier, but it's got the 3D, right? I still have a good time with it. I haven't unliked any of them except for the remake. Even New Nightmare, when that came out, like I was still a fan of it. Like this was when I was in probably middle school when this came out, or maybe elementary. So I remember like renting all, like, just incredible, man. Look at that cover art. Unbelievable. Like my hands are shaking. I love this set so much. I mean, actually, the DVD set I love too, but this thing is special, man. It's a little dusty. That's fine, right? We can clean them up. Not even a big deal. We'll scare the daylights out of you. Kind of cool that Wes Craven came back for New Nightmare. A lot of people think it's kind of hokey. It's not the best in the series. It's like really low, but look at that. Look at that image, dude. The New Nightmare, it's still special. It's still great. So we're going to put them all back here. I'm going to show it to you one more time. Guys, physical media, support physical media. There's something so tactile about holding the films that you love and being able to like watch them whenever you want, right? Going back in time and remembering where you were as a kid when you watched these films, the memories, the music. And that's what I love so much about Nightmare. It's the music, it's the vibe. Freddy was everywhere, man. Freddy's Nightmares was amazing, right? It's just like he was a rock star. Like I love Friday the 13th. Like I've gone back and forth where I argue with my best friend Mike and Duff about, hey man, you know, and they're big time like Friday's better, and I love Friday the 13th. Don't get me wrong, but one of the first films I ever seen, man, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. This is an incredible set. This is an incredible get, and I just feel damn lucky to pick it up, and I got it for way under what eBay was asking for, so I felt just super lucky. I feel guilty. I texted my buddy Retro Joe. I was like, I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me. My brother was mad at me. My buddy Fernie was mad. Like everybody was mad. Everybody wanted this thing, so I just feel super blessed to have a store where I can go in and pick stuff up like that and be able to like hold this in person, because it's one thing to go on eBay and pay like $150, $175 for something that you can kind of tell the condition of. It's way different when you're just like out in the wild going to stores and you come across it. It just takes your breath away, dude. 100%. And I'm just such a fan of these movies, and I just feel damn lucky. I'm damn lucky to be able to show these on this channel. I'm so blessed to have you guys watching me. I love you guys. I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. Whatever you're doing, man, watch some more horror. Get out there. I got like a whole bag of goodies too. Like, I'm gonna be unboxing stuff all weekend. I got some new stuff coming from themovieroom.com. Use my code BEYOND10, right? Save yourself 10%. There's a bunch of new pre-orders that are coming out. Second Sight, The Coffee Table. Are you kidding me? What's the other one they just released? It'll come to me. I got Night of the Demons in here. I got The Hills Run Red, right? I got a bunch of tapes. I got Stephen King books, man. I'm stocked up. My garage is just a tactile, just a dude's playground, man. I can sit out here and watch Traces of Death, have a couple of beers, put on some death metal. I can go analog. We got vinyl. We got whatever you need. And just stoked that you guys wanted to spend a few minutes with me and let me show you that. If you can't tell, I'm just over the moon for it. So yeah, love you guys. Take care.